Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we're actually back on one of my favorite decks of all time. You guys guess what it is? You guys can by the title and the thumbnail, but it's Dead Man's Hand. Again, this is called Dead Man's Hand 2 because it's a modified version of my old Dead Man's Hand list, which you can get down below, like always. In all my videos, you can always get the links to the deck list down below. If I forget, comment, and I'll add it back, because sometimes I do forget because I'm a little dumb. Also, go to bed before I'm able to, but hey, actually but look, sometimes I'm just dumb. Anyways, yeah, if you guys like this deck, if you guys like the channel, like the videos or whatever, want to watch me stream, I stream Saturday night, normally starting at, or I guess Sunday morning starting at 12 p.m. So basically like 11:59 on Saturday, like 30 minutes after that I start streaming. So I guess it's Sunday morning at like 12:31ish in the morning. That's when you know what I'm saying. If you guys follow my channel, you know you'll get the notification that I went live and just bullshit like that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, all that bullshit. Follow me on Twitch because I message streaming there, so this way you get the notification from Twitch. If you guys ever see me not streaming here, it's mostly because I made the swap. But anyways, yeah. If you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe, that bullshit, rep the gang, and I'll see you guys in the next one where hopefully we get more dubs. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Peace. This is a deck I forgot to take into account, but again, if it's 1,000 armor druid, we still win this. Oh, I need to actually update the win rate. Negative win rate, you saying? I agree. I fucking agree. So we ended at 27 and 20. I need to remember that. Actually, I'm gonna go add that right away. I made a spreadsheet with all the decks I'm playing and the weeks I played them, and I want to keep track of all my win rates to see how bad I am actually at this game. And I said, what would I say, 27 and 20? Where is Big Priest? 27, 20. Ah, the matchup I don't want to see this motherfucker. I see him. Beautiful. Started the 30th. How do I do this numbering scheme? 30th to the 6th. 6th. I don't know why I'm doing this now, but I am. I have it open. It's can actually hold on for a bit. I want to play this, but I'm worried about it just getting cucked and me burning a card. If I burn a Dead Man's Hand and this is 1,000 armor druid, I instantly lose. Okay, that's fine. I don't think he's playing secrets, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, I forgot how hard this deck is to play. It's so hard to play this deck while talking. Like, actually insanely hard to play this deck while talking. Yeah, nice tech card. Nice tech card. Can I draw these when I'm going to play against Secret Mage and fucking Kingsbane Rogue? No shot, but I'm hoping it's 1,000 armor druid. Is that this? I feel like it's just a free game for us. But if it's Mally, like it's Mally. Why did Mally blow up recently? And why do I queue into it when I'm playing a deck that can't fucking beat it? Yeah, it's Mally druid 100%. I want to draw the second one of these. Oh, I'm dead this turn, right? Most likely just dead here, but I need to have more minions on board, and I hope I'm not just dead. I wanted to actually play something here. Play the draw guy. There's the pedo. I want to draw Armorsmith, because then I could possibly armor my way out of just being dead. Oh, I'm just dead anyways. One mana Aviana is really fucking good, huh? Of all decks I can queue into, how the fuck did I queue into a Mali Rogue? Like, actually, no cap. I don't understand how I managed to queue into Mali Rogue. Or Mali Druid, what the fuck? He also had an insane draw. If he would have hit Aviana, I had one more turn where I could have gained a fair amount of armor. I should have just went for the armor play there. It was greedy to wait for like 2 extra armor. Oh well, next one. Yeah, I have not seen a Mali Druid in... When was the last time I played Mali Druid? Like 3 months ago? I haven't seen a Malygos Druid since then. That's tilting. No, I've seen a couple actually, that's a lie. I feel like this deck with a good enough draw though can crush Mali Druid. Oh, Kargath is a minion I can play. Alright. Who's putting money on me not drawing sticky fingers this entire game? I am. I need to dig for sticky fingers, I think. Both of those are fairly good actually. Oh, it's odd. It's not sticky fingers needed to win the game. This is actually fine though. I'm fine with this. I think we're chilling. The sounds like actually not the worst garbage I've seen. The thing with this deck is that it's gonna gain so much. Need another 1 health minion. Oh, I was hoping he's gonna play 2-1 pirate. And then I just slam this. He's gonna be so fucking sad. I think I just slammed this anyways here. We're drawing my deck. I like it. That right there saves me 6 health. No. 8 health in the long run. Which is really, really nice. I gotta drop a free Echo here. Ooh, double Rustic. That's huge, actually. That's so much armor. Okay. 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 Depending on what he plays. If he plays Pig here, I'm chilling. Because I just trade into it with Prime, and I'm chilling. Chilling like a motherfucking villain. By the way, I know I said this at the start of the stream. I'm gonna say it again now. I hope y'all have a drink. Got me a beer right now. I had a tea before. Now I got me a beer, so you know I'm fucking chilling. I'm saving this to actually deal with something as soon as it comes down as a fast card, so you can't just kill it and then, you know, whittle his dick. So, yeah. I don't even know what to say right now, honestly. This deck requires so much fucking focus. It's so hard, I think, to play with, like, while speaking. I mean, I was really hoping for a pig. He drew patches. He should just drop the patches now that I know he has it. Rustwick is best draw. Rustwick would be such a broken draw here. That's fine. That's fine. It forces him to spend 2 mana to use his hero power again. So... yeah. Okay, right now we're actually just chilling. But we want to, like, we have this turn, which is huge. It's hard for him to deal with. Okay, that's fine. I get a trade there. Actually, is it better to drop this here? No, this is really fucking good. Ooh, hold up. Is that greedy? That's super fucking greedy. This is a super safe play. Oh my god, that's such a good draw. Actually, fantastic draw. He needs to have another South Sea right now to be in like really, really good position. Because then that trades into this. There's no real removal, I don't think, in that deck. So he doesn't want to do this. If he does that, I mean, I'm also chilling. I need, like, the thing is, he hasn't flooded the board yet, so it's really hard for me to, like, do anything active, if that makes sense. I drop this, he concedes. What the fuck does he do against this? Yeah, they actually are not playing patches in their list. I mean, I guess you can make that argument of you might not own it, but I figured most people playing at the rank he's playing own it. I guess that might be just a like super cocky to say or whatever, but he must not, because he hasn't drawn it and it's not in his deck. Unless he just decided not to run it. But I think not running patches is a mistake. I feel like his hand though was super weak this game. He had no pig. So I've been holding on to this for like nothing kind of. I don't have anything proactive else right now in my hand. There. He's not flooding the board here, which is good for me. What would be an insane draw? What would be an insane fucking draw here? Weirdly enough, I think the best draw might actually be like triple Nerubian into... Do I want these cards again? I don't want this again. I think... But I do want both Drywhiskers again and another Kargath, I think. So I'm gonna go with this. I think this is fine. I know it's like super early to just slam a dead man's hand, but as well I want to delay drawing these Nerubians with this hand kind of. And I mean, more of these, I'll never fucking complain about that. Armorsmith is a good draw. Battle Rage is an insanely broken draw. Kargath number 2 is a good draw. Barov is a good draw. Scourgelord Garrosh is a fire fucking draw. And Lover. You can just gain 12 here, right? Nitro boost, nitro boost. That's super cocky. That's banking on me not having anything to kill that pig. I hate that play. Arguably the weakest draw. Actually, that's a fire draw. The super smart play is this into this, but we shuffled those into my deck. Oh, I traded to the wrong one. Whoops. I think he concedes here though. He has no cards in hand. The deck has very little card draw, and I actually have a board. Sure, he has a 7 power weapon which breaks through my armor. It legitimately just breaks my armor. Is that hero power here? I'm still at 25. I'm gonna drop this. I'm stupid ahead. That's such a good draw. Broken draw, even. Second Kargath. Let's fucking go. Oh, play on a deck to shit on rogues. Love it. I fucking love shitting on rogues. I love it so much. I should drop Kargath here. Honestly, that hit right there and not hitting the Echo is proof that he just gave up. He's drawn... Actually, I shuffled a whole bunch of cards in my deck. It'd be really wrong to say, but... If I... Oh my god. The right play here is this. Ah. We can be greedy. We're super far ahead. We can just be BM and greedy. Alright, another 12 armor. I should feel bad, but I hate rogues. So I don't feel bad. Good hit there, bud. Good hit. We can play with our food. I mean, It might be crazy, but when you think about it, right? Khartut Defender against aggro is insanely good. Like, actually brokenly good. Also, I find it shits on rogues a little bit harder. I don't like the other version. I think the other version's weaker, just overall, if I'm being 100% honest. So I really, really like this version. But hey, you don't have to see eye to eye with me on that. I don't know what to say. In between games, I guess I could kind of talk about, what do you guys want to talk about? What does chat want to talk about? I should add an overlay. I should make an overlay for my stream so people can see chat. Because I feel like at least watching the YouTube videos back, like while editing, I would really, really like to see chat in certain things so I'm able to read chat while I play. So I'm thinking that at least for the YouTube videos, to kind of add like a chat thing, but I have no idea where the fuck I would put it. I need to figure out how to capture the overlay for, what's it called? This? Like deck tracker? I need to figure out how to capture that above, not just capturing the display. This way I don't necessarily have to show the opponent's one, because I feel like that's kind of useless. And then I can have chat over here, have my deck over here. I feel like it'd be pretty nice. I can move the win rate like above the deck too. Oh. Do you think he knows he's not supposed to do that? We're actually in a super bad spot here, not gonna lie. Is it better? I think the right play. Oh my god. We're actually trolled. We got trolled here. Shield Slam would be such an insane draw here. I now see why you say playing this version is a troll. Is the odd Demon Hunter safe to craft? Yeah, the deck's fairly powerful, and I think it will be powerful for a long time. I personally don't like it. I would stick to playing, I don't know, I just don't find aggro decks that fun. Here it's hit, hit, hit. So this goes down to 1, which is what I wanted, kinda. I wanted him to do this, but if he leaves this up, that's a fucking troll in my opinion. This 4 armor's not good enough. But yeah, I would say this deck is a safe craft if I was you. I mean, also depends what you're missing. Because if you're missing things like patches go into every aggro deck right now. If you're missing things like Baku, you also get access to like Odd Pally and all the odd decks, Odd Warrior. So at the same time, like, it feels pretty safe in that regard. I didn't want to slam this for only 4 armor, but right now, this is really good. It's really fucking good here. And anything just to basically get me to turn 6. Or I can have Khartut Defender. This is also a matchup where you can just slam this off on 10. Which is the plan here. And what he plays here. Those all die to... Fine. It's Kargath here. Kargath hit. It. 1-4 versus my 4-3 is really good for me. You might have to hero power hit here, which is also really good for me. We got rid of 1 step stipper already. As long as that's, if it's Baku, it's the only card he can play. I want to flood the board if possible here. He's silencing my guy. He's freezing it? Okay, that's fine. I can brawl here too. Take a lot of damage though. I feel like brawl here is a super safe play. Problems of Brawl, like if these survive, I'm a little fucked. Alright, let's go with him not having a silence. If he has a silence, it's kind of a weird chant, but if he doesn't, this should be good enough to at least trade. Please don't tell me top deck. If you top deck silence, I'm gonna be tilted. That's fine. It's fine because this gains me 6. So it gains me way more than 6. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I gotta still do this trade. And I have another one to back it up. Even if I don't get to do that trade, it's still fine. Because I can get the Kargath Prime back. Another shitload of health here. It gains me 5. It basically counters the damage it deals to me every single turn. Force the Brawl. A 2 here. 11. Depending on what I drive, force the Brawl. Force the Brawl here. I'm mad as I can't even Brawl hero power. The worst case scenario happened. To be fair, it was a 50-50. I should have taken that Brawl earlier. At least there was 60% chance that I had a good outcome. Okay, that's actually fairly good. Because if I slam this, I get a trade here. I gain 5. I take 6 here. Am I dead? I'm dead here. Fuck. That was really, really close, actually. He had an insane draw. That, his draw was perfect, basically. If he hadn't top decked Mana Burn there, he lost because I slammed this, a chant to the 4-1, and I guess even then, he had 12 damage in hand, which would have been enough to kill me, but feels bad. If I was able to hero power, also would have helped. Also, the 4-1 survived instead. It would have helped too. That's bad, but that's fine. I don't like to look at one example of a game because also our draw that game was not that great. I mean, yes, we drew both Khartut Defender, so we drew nothing in the early game to stop the bleeding. And also, I mean, like, I think I misplayed though. That game I'd say I misplayed, not brawling. 100% of misplay. 66% of the time it was good, and I like prevented myself from losing like fucking 10 health. Also, it sucked that I had the Drywhiskers for fucking 4 health, but okay, this is not the worst. I can, depending on what he plays, I can slam Smith on 2. If it's big, this matchup is really fucking hard. If it's not big, I feel like there's fairly high chances we can win here. This is actually insane if it's big. Super fucking insane. Oh my god. The 1 in 4. Oh. Oh. I guess that's a thing that can happen now. Your hero takes damage on a random 3. I have no choice but to slam this here. Let's kill one of the 5/5s. Yes. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Especially if he has another evolve. Like, I'm just fucked. He has another evolve here, 100%. Oh, he does this huge. Actually fucking ginormous. Develop this. It takes a hex, it takes a hex. If it doesn't, it could trade into whatever he plays. Fine, don't be taunt. I'll have to say anything that does 1 fucking damage. I have to leave this 2-1 alive. I'd rather him get 1 less minion now when he evolves. He also needs to focus here on killing Brann. Because the one thing he doesn't want is for me to have more cards in hand. So if I'm able to drop Coldlight next turn, it's huge. It's good for him. Perfect draw. Actually, perfect draw. Right now I'm looking for the Khartuts. Dead Man's Hen, Acolyte, Garrosh. Just the average cards, you know? Would be a 2-1. Kargath Prime would also be really, really cool. Super is okay. I don't want to slam this Coldlight. It feels so fucking bad right now. Acolyte of Pain into Battle Rage is my best sequence of draws right here. Actually, it might have been correct to do this into this. If I draw Battle Rage, it's the correct play. That's huge. Huge too. I have to give him more cards here, which really sucks. Just as I need answers to what he has on board right now. That's fine. He's forced to kill this. And my hand right now is insanely good. Because even if he floods the board and evolves, I just slam Brawl. And then we're chilling. Also, can I point out how good his hair revolve was? A 5/4 and a 5/6 on 4s. That's huge. I got another draw here, which is also really big. But that's super bad. That's pretty cap, man. Pretty cap. I want this to die on his turn. It's also a fairly good minion for N'Zoth, so I'm fine with that. That's a combo. That's actually a huge combo. That is such a bad minion though to have RNG'd. It's tiltingly how bad that is. I hate his positioning. I hate the fact that his positioning was correct. I'm expecting another devolve here. I want to keep this up. I shouldn't need it in the long run, which is really good for me. Now the Brawl here is really good. A lot of 8/8s. I want to lower his odds of hitting something, even though I really didn't want that to die because it kills Garrosh, kinda. Oh, he conceded. See? This deck could beat Aggro. B motherfucking G. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let him Murloc that game. I need to go reroll that quest real quick. Wait, 20 more Battlecry minions. I have 2 days to do it. Well, not 30 cards. Okay, that's possible. I really want to hit fucking 1,000 armor druid with this deck. It would be so fucking good. It'd be such a good game. It'd be like an hour-long game that would probably end up going to a draw, but it'd be really fucking nice. Unless he's playing the version that plays Mechathune, in which case he's a fucking cunt and I hate him. I want to try and find a way to add something to beat Mecha'thun in this deck. The only option I think is shield, or is a silence. Alright. Oh, it's gonna be drawing sticky fingers, boys. Or Eater of Secrets. This is a fairly good curve. Round 1, fight. If he goes guy into secret on 1, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. The explosive runes one fucking time, please. I know he's drawing 3 here, which is really fucking bad. Oh, it's not draw 3. That's super good for me. I'm fine with that. I'm super fine with that. No, not for me. So in 1,000 Armor Druid, there's a lot of people that tech Mecha'thun in that deck. Just because if you hit a deck like Deadman's Hand, you instantly lose if you don't. So I want to try to find a way to beat the teched Mecha'thun, if that makes sense. Oh my god, that's so fucking bad for me. Play your secret. Oh my god, he doesn't have a secret. That's huge. Actually fucking ginormous. Is it bad that I want to do this? Yeah, it's super bad. I just need to accept that trade and be fine with it. I'm so happy he doesn't have a secret here. Okay. If he hits... Why would he have... That trade is so wrong on so many fucking levels. I'm so mad he did it. You take this trade when it's free. It's a thing. Oh, I forgot I had to hit that. I'm fucking trolling. Oh, I just actually fucking trolled. I'm so upset with myself. I'm so upset with myself. I fucking threw. No, I fucking threw. I actually fucking threw. I forgot that I had to hit here and then slam. I'd be so far ahead if I did that properly. If he snap plays this, it's draw 3, which is a worst case scenario for me. But there was very low odds he actually played it there. I'm forced to do this into this. Hopefully I draw another minion. Oh no, another fucking Armorsmith or something. Ooh, that's actually a really good answer. That's actually a good answer later on. I'm just gonna slam this. Fuck it. I need to be able to deal with what he has on board right now. And with what I had in hand, it was really fucking hard. This hits here, this hits here. Or hit this. That's also a very high possibility here. I hate that I had to give him 2 cards. It's so fucking bad. But it was the right choice in the position I was in. I believe that's it might not be explosive. That's the best case scenario for him. I take so much fuck. Me fucking up as hard as I did lost me this game, I think. I should have slotted this first. What am I doing? He has no other big minions in that deck. He has the 4/4s, but those get answered by Barov. And right now a 3/5 is really fucking good. I wish I could have gotten a little bit more value out of Eater, but this is fine, I think. The 2/3 hits the 3/5. I slam Barov here. Hoping it's ruins. Because if it's ruins, he's super mad. Oh, actually, I can just do this. Sucks that his positioning was what it was. This forces me to take 4. He also possibly draws 3 here, which is really fucking awful. But that's like really good for me though. All those dying, like really fucking good. Also this deal 1 hero power is also insane because if Barov now doesn't trigger, I can go Echo into hero power. Oh. The thing. That is super fucking weak. I need to find my second. See, this is why I wish I saved Eater. Because if I had Eater here, I won the game. If I was just able to slam Eater on 4, eat 3 secrets, 2 cards in hand, could legitimately not do anything. I'm pretty sure the last ones are counterspell explosive that he has. So if he floods the board here, like if he goes 8-8-8-8, slam Barov, I take 4, I wipe his board, I draw an extra card. I'm chilling. Fine, I gotta draw a card here. There's the 8-8. Take 4. I don't. That's really good for me. Prevent him from drawing 3 cards, even though it throws away my weapon. Best card to draw here is Khartut. Second best card to draw is Acolyte. Third best draw is, I would say, Battle Rage, actually. The Tempo Stickyfinger. Okay, so one of those is explosive rune. It's not explosive runes. It's the other one. I can't actually think of the name. Not the card I wanted. I have to give him 3 here. I guess that's fine. One of these 3 is Flame Ward. One of these is Counterspell. Ice Block, I guess. Or Netherwind Portal. Yeah, it's mostly Netherwind Portal, Counterspell, Ice Block, or Ward. That's draw 3. My hero power wipes here. Kargath Prime is best draw in my deck. It's arguably the worst one. Fuck, I forgot to test for counterspell. Fucking through. He draws 3. He draws Cloud Prince or Fireball and fucking the second Middy's Valet or Fireball Cloud Prince, and I'm just dead. I had to find Bulwark. If I had drawn Bulwark for turn, I won this game. It would have taken him 4 turns, but then I most likely would have found Kargath Prime and the other one. Did I? I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I played Battlecry Minions there. Fuck. That matchup is so winnable. I just was way too hasty on the fucking Eater of Secrets. If I would have got it to remove 4 secrets, there's no way he won a game. There's no way he wins that game if he loses 12 mana. 1 card to counter 12 is like really fucking good. Okay. Can we beat Zoo? That's a big question. I don't think we can. I think it's actually super hard. I think we could have even considered keeping that because he deals so much damage to himself. Ugh. One second. I'm taking off my sweatshirt because it's really hot in my office. I have so many lights on that I think it might be generating a shitload of heat. Also, my computer must be generating a shitload of heat. Also, the monitors. Getting 2 armor for free here. How do I win this? So you see, okay, for last game and this game, I feel like I'm in very, very similar positions where my opening hand has no card draw. And this deck needs to hit its card draw to win. And I think I personally play way too safe on my Cold Lights. So I think I have to play a little bit more aggressively on Cold Light, if I'm being honest. I mean, no, not necessarily. I can go Risky Skipper into Barov to answer that. And then he concedes. Also, Brann Drywhiskers gains me a shitload of health. That's super good for him. I just slammed that. See, like right now, if I had Cold Light, I would have just slammed it. Burning 1 card against aggro decks is normally Like, giving them 2 to burn 1 is fine. You don't just want to normally just give them 2 cards for the sake of giving them 2 cards. Also, I actually don't have an answer to that right now. I have 2 answers left for that in my deck. That's where this deck is weak, is in spot removal. But warriors just tend to be weak in spot removal. I just need to remember not to punch him in the face. Punching him in the face is like super bad for me. What the fuck did I kill? A tour guide? Oh, and a Malygos imp. A Malygos imp is huge for him. But yeah, I just basically can't punch him in the face, and I should be okay. I hate the fact that this deck can gain so much fucking mana out of nowhere. If he does nothing here, well, that's not nothing. That is an 8/8 on turn 4 or turn 3. At least he doesn't have. I should have ran this in here because this is most likely not going to die here, and then I could have just done this and then hit that next turn. Oh, you have 0 mana taps. That's really fucking bad. He had both giants in the top 20 cards of his deck. I need to draw Brawl. Brawl is my only way out. You about to draw Molten on my ass? That would be tilting. Okay. I need to top deck Brawl or I lose the game. That's not Brawl, so I just lose. Big. I'm sad now because now he's just gonna go Molten, hit my guy with the 1/1 Loatheb, and I can't win the game. Okay, his draw though this game was impeccable. There's no way they normally draw 20 plus cards on turn 4. If so, like, there's something wrong with that deck. Even Barov doesn't help me here. Yeah, he did. To be fair, I feel like still most games don't fucking go that way. He just got really fucking lucky. Like, I've played against the deck enough to know that that doesn't happen every game. Like, it sucks when it does happen, but I feel like the aggro decks are just way too good right now. I really want to see them nerf aggro. Darkler should be like 4 mana. 4 mana for a 2/2. Even a 1/1. This deck I think is fine. Odd Demon Hunter. The problem is if you nerf all the aggro, you also have to nerf Odd. You can't leave Odd Demon Hunter alone and nerf all the other aggro. That's like the huge problem. This is a super greedy keep. But yeah, it's super dumb. If you want to nerf Secret Mage, Kingsbane, Odd, and Demon Hunter, like, you honestly have to hit all the decks. And even then, I don't even know if it changes much in the current meta. This is super aggro, but the thing is, it gives me draw 2 next turn. Yeah, you see, the thing is, I don't know much about Legends of Runeterra. Does it have a mobile game yet? That's really fucking good for him. That does. Okay. Yeah, I would say that's correct. The one I actually looked at about it, and I almost commented on Reddit actually about that. It was what I was talking about in my last video. I actually kind of agree with their tier list. except for one thing. I think that Raza Priest should be tier 2. I don't think the deck is nearly as good, nearly as popular, and nearly as playable as it was beforehand. So I would personally put that as tier 2. Just because it's like super weak to the aggro decks in my opinion. Having like 200 games on the deck, I feel like it's super weak to aggro decks. Actually, I didn't look at it basically past tier 1, but hold up. I have an internet page open. Let's just open it up here. Tempo. There we go. You left us alive. Interesting. I don't really agree with that, but Hearthstone meta. Yeah, tier 1, Secret Mage, Dark Lair, Odd Rogue, and Kingsbane. Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say Kingsbane is possibly slightly worse than Odd Rogue, just because Odd Rogue is just more consistent. So I agree with that. Tier 2, Odd Pally, Pirate Warrior, Big Priest, Odd Warrior. I don't agree with Odd Warrior and Big Priest being there, actually. I feel like they're really weak, and I would probably put Odd Demon Hunter in tier 2. I feel like the deck is really, really solid right now. Yeah, we can. Can we also keep track about the fact that I misplayed it last time I played it? For tier 3, they say Disco Warlock, Reno Lock, Odd Demon Hunter, Big Shaman, Aggro Druid, Mally Druid, Dead Man's Hand Warrior. I don't agree with Dead Man's Hand Warrior being there. I don't agree with Aggro Druid being there because I feel like the deck is still fairly strong. And I feel like Big Shaman is better than Big Priest, just because it's better in the early game. So I would also change that. I think tier 4 is probably just like other bullshit. Quest Mage, Even Shaman, Galakron, Warrior, Cube, Reno Secret Mage, and Hand Buff. I'd even say Cube is actually above Reno Lock too. Super weak. So that's my personal opinion on the tier list. I wouldn't say it's bad. I would just say that it's a little wrong. And it's nothing on the people that work at Tempo Storm. I just have very, very skewed views of the meta because of the games I played. Like, they have probably multiple writers and multiple high legend players playing it. But I feel like that's the problem with a lot of these tier lists. Is high legend play is so different to, like, top 500 legend is so different in the skill level of people like even top 1000 legend. It's really, really insane. So I would say like their tier list is good, just targeted at the wrong people. I was actually contemplating making a tier list of all the decks that I see and that I know are in the meta, because again, right, you'll never see someone playing Mecha'thun at high ranks unless they're fucking like trolling or just trying to have a good time, right? If we're being 100% honest, compared to when you're playing even in top 1000 legend, you'll see people playing Mecha'thun Warlock, you'll see people playing Mecha'thun Druid, you'll see people playing 1000 Armor Druid, where those lists are not even on the meta snapshot, when I would say they're probably tier 3, because they're like, can still beat the aggro decks. So I think that their list is a little fucked because it's geared towards those high legend players, which is why I was thinking, as I said, right, to make my own tier list and to say like what I personally think would be tier 1 and what I think is it's just more for the average consumer. But I feel like watching a meta snapshot shit is probably the most boring thing on the planet, so I avoid it. I want to slam this, but it's super weak, I think. Oh no, it saves me fucking 1 2 3 4 5 health here, and I still have 1 charge of it left, which I can use to possibly trade into something. Oh, that's true. He has spells and Penflinger. That was wrong. Hand of Gul'dan. That's not fair for an odd rogue to be, odd demon hunter to be playing. Also, Disco Zoo is probably tier 2. It's not tier 3. I feel like they undervalued the aggro and overvalued the control, which I think might be the thing at High Legend. Because when I was playing at High Legend last season, or 2 seasons ago, you can tell that, like, when you even hit, like, top 750, the meta started to change slowly. And then when you went above that, the meta changed even more, interestingly enough. That's super good for him. Huge draw. Actually, huge draw. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like their list is like missing a whole bunch of decks. It's like Libram Paladin isn't even here, and that deck is semi-popular in Plat and shit like that. Okay. Jade Druid? Really? How the fuck is Jade Druid competing with aggro? I don't know any Druid card that can actually allow that to happen. But, I mean, again, top 1000 Legend is really different from... Or top 500, like, I guess between top 500 and top 200 is different. Yo, you're top 200 and you're watching me? What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm terrible at this game. Jesus Christ. Why is everybody in my chat better than me? Like, straight up, no cap. That's a beautiful draw. This is a beautiful fucking card. Yeah, I mean, I could just play Kingsbane, but I don't want to throw away all my morals. Okay. Look, even if you're in Plat, you're still probably better than me. I just get lucky. As people saw in my fucking, what? Yo, he's drawn his entire deck. I have 14 cards left. Actually grieved. I personally think I've played games of that deck and it was the most boring thing on the fucking planet. But again, I like these super heavy control decks that take a million turns to kill my opponent. The highest power minion in my deck is 5. Like, I guess Kingsbane actually has like super low attack minions as well.